Hey Libra, how's it going? Welcome to Star Lily Tarot. This is your May monthly reading for 2021. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy real quick before we begin. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the moon before we get into the cards. There is a new moon on May 11th, and that is the time for manifestation. So that is your time to plant some seeds, decide what sort of experiences that you want to bring in, pull some things towards you. And then, on May 26th, we have a blood supermoon eclipse. So it's a pretty big deal. It's a total lunar eclipse. And it means that the sun and the moon are going to line up with each other, and the result is going to be a really big red sphere of a moon in the sky. So I'm sure it will be beautiful. The spiritual significance of this is that it's going to bring up repressed subconscious emotions for you to look at. And the full moons are about release. So that may be what comes up, emotions to be released. But I personally feel that this particular eclipse will be a big deal because we're going through a pretty major transformation in the collective right now. So I feel like this is going to be a catalyst for some of that change. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. I'm going to use my Animal Spirit deck with illustrations by Susan Boulay and my Morgan Greer deck for the main part of the reading. It is general for the astrological energy of Libra. So if you have Libra prominent in your chart, or if you're watching for someone who has Libra prominent in their chart, that's cool. If you're just spiritually led here, that's cool as well. Remember, time and energy is fluid, so it's for May, but this could happen at any time. And since it's general, you have to take this and apply it accordingly to your own situation. Okay, I'm probably just going to give you like a cut and dry reading, just one particular story, but it may resonate for you in a lot of different ways. Okay, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I can look at your own personal story and I can help you in a myriad of ways. Just give me a shout out at starlilytarot@gmail.com. All of my information is in the description box below. And I'll book something in for you as soon as I can. Okay? So, thank you for your likes and your shares. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and ringing that little bell by the subscription button so that you don't miss any future videos, okay? If I am touching my nose, I apologize ahead of time. Allergies, and my nose gets kind of itchy when I channel. So, and I just did a daily reading, so I'm kind of in the zone right now. So, let's go ahead and begin. The message that Spirit gave me for you guys for May is you know what to do. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. And that could be in general, it could be just in regards to one particular situation, maybe one that you've been struggling with. It could be like a lot of different things. The Spirit was very direct. You know what to do. The World and the Page of Cups. It's the end of a major life cycle and the beginning of something new. Possibly in a love relationship, a loving, romantic relationship. Okay. Let's roll. have the Hanged Man. That is major enlightenment. Seeing something from a new perspective. Spirit stringing you up by your foot and hanging you, flipping you over so you can see things their way instead of just your own. It's like getting outside of your body to see something in a totally new way. You may really miss someone. This is coming out of this stage of being separated from someone, from something, maybe separated from your own soul. It's healing. Healing really, really deep wounds, like soul wounds. Up or down, Spirit. Okay, so this is the Seven of Wands. Spirit says it has both implications in this particular reading. So upright, what Spirit's saying is that you have been defensive with Spirit, that you have pushed back on God. You've pushed back. There's been a pushback. Maybe Spirit's been giving you signs, trying to lead you in a particular direction, but there's been a pushback. You don't trust God. You haven't been trusting God. You haven't been trusting your own intuition. You haven't been trusting all the signs that you've been getting. And so then after Spirit strung you up by your foot here, this is coming up in reverse. It turns into reverse because you're chilling out. Like Spirit's like putting you in a position where you will lay your defenses down against Spirit. So this is surrender. Going from really, really fighting. No, Spirit says no. Going from really, really fighting to just floating, full surrender. Wow. Ten of Swords. Betrayal. There's a lot of pain. This is the death of your old self. This is over. Something's over. This stage is over. Done. Knight of Cups. This is love coming in. New love. Fresh energy. Offering your heart to someone. Wow. With the Knight of Wands, this is loving someone and being passionate about someone, both, or something. Could be fighting your love for someone. But it's like, once you go through this and you get into this state of surrender, it's like you're vulnerable and you're okay with it. You're like, this is how I feel. This is what I want. Now I know that this is what really lights me up. This is what I'm really passionate about. This is what I really love. Whereas before, when you were in this energy, you might not have had any idea. This could be addictions. It could be just living your life in all the wrong ways. Being completely cut off from your own soul. You know, just kind of going through the motions in whatever ways that looks like for you. Relationships, jobs, addictions, like whatever. And it's being, you know, really disconnected. So you don't really know what you want. You're not listening to yourself. With the Hanged Man, these other cards, it's like not listening to Spirit, thus not listening to yourself, not knowing what you really want. Repressed emotions, repressed desires. And Spirit's like, well, okay, here we go. And now you're coming out as someone who is very, look at the peace on his face. Peaceful, determined, ready to move forward. This is moving forward. Action, expressing emotions and making actions, taking action on emotions. If this is somebody that you've been Spirit says no. If this is somebody you've been separated from, you have really, really, really missed them, and you're moving towards that person. You're making that person an offer. Okay, come on. And it's gonna, with the way my deck is acting as I'm saying that, there could be some nervousness involved, and it's gonna shake things up a little bit. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. Whatever this is, as a person, place, thing, whatever it is, more than likely a person. You really miss them, and when you come back into their life, your defenses are going to be down. And since you've already finished out this cycle here, since this is already done, it's like I'm hearing, I have no fight left in me. Like, I've already had all of these swords shoved through my back. What more could you do to me? It's like this person is like they're saying and feeling things like, me trying to fight my love for you has destroyed me. And it's more painful for me to try to pretend that I don't love you, or try to go through my life not being true to myself and not telling you how I feel, not offering this to you. It's more painful. I'm betraying myself. And so this is how I feel, and I'm more scared of the pain that I feel not telling you and potentially living the rest of my life without you, as the pain that I may receive if you reject me. Somebody found their courage, is what this looks like. And they're coming in with their defenses down in a very brave way. Maybe on shaky legs a little. Up or down? Up. Okay, so we have the Fool. This is somebody, it's new. It's an adventurous energy. Brand new cycle. Card of Aries. Two cards of Aries here right next to each other with the Knight of Cups, which is water. And also the way these cards are coming up, this boy in the Fool card is looking at these knights, looking back. It's like somebody here, they're awake now. They've went through this awakening. They've went through this enlightenment. They're awake. They can observe themselves as they move through things now, instead of just doing things mindlessly, being cut off from themselves. Like, now they can be excited. Like, hey, I feel this. This is exciting. Hey, I talked to this person that I have a crush on. It's exciting. Or whatever. And it's exciting. It's like regaining your youthful, playful, innocent, like, zest for life. Three of Cups, celebration. Could be a reunion. if this is two people, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this could be someone who you know. It's like a reunion, could be just a past life soulmate if it's somebody new, but it's coming back together with someone. I feel that really strongly. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex, okay? You know, a lot of exes are your exes for a reason, but there's a lot of different situationships, okay, that people can have with each other. Even if it's just, you know, friendships or family or whatever, even if this is a career, something that you used to do, anything this is, it's like a reunion. And it's a celebration. That's happiness. The Three of Cups is happiness. And it could also be there was maybe a third party situation. Maybe somebody was in a relationship with somebody else and that ended. So now they're single. Something like this. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. So this is an offer of something new. This is also examination. This is more examination. Being able to look at yourself. Being aware and honest with yourself, about yourself. It's also examination of another. And it's also being very aware of what you have to physically offer another. So with the Fool and the Page of Pentacles together here with the Three of Cups, it's like, because this is night energy. So this is something new, and it could be somebody, they maybe don't have a lot to offer, but they're very true, they're very real about it. Like, I can offer you what I have, and it might not be a lot in everybody and in like the grand scheme of things, but it's what I have and it's true. The Page of Pentacles and the Fool are both looking in the same direction back at these knights. So somebody could be maybe judging themselves a little bit, thinking that maybe they don't have enough. But I feel like they do. I feel like they have more than enough. Six of Swords. Could be movement, could be moving to a new place. This is peaceful energy. Travel. Wow. Ace of Cups. That's all the love. That's a deep love. Ace of Cups with the Six of Swords, all this water. That's a lot of emotion. So somebody here, it's like they're a hopeless romantic. And I don't know why that phrase came out, because I don't particularly consider being a romantic hopeless. But maybe it's a hopeful romantic. But maybe this person tends to be a little bit more on the hopeless side, because maybe they're very, like, maybe they scrutinize themselves and think that they aren't enough. Or maybe they have some insecurities or something like that. But this person, they're very much in love. So they're very much in love with this person that they miss. And they're going to come in with an open heart, like this is an offer of love. And it could be, I love you, there's a movement energy here with this Six of Swords I'm picking up really greatly with the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. And even with the Three of Cups, it could be, will you move in with me? Will you move to this new state with me? Will you go away somewhere with me? Or can I take you on this vacation or something? There's some movement here. It's a lot of love. With the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that's a lot of love. And it's been very painful for someone to be away from this person who they love. Four of Cups. So it could be, they could be afraid of that. They could be afraid of rejection. But I feel like this is just the past. Like, maybe they turned somebody down in the past, or they pretended like they weren't interested, or I feel like the Four of Cups is sort of what led this person into this Hanged Man energy. Spirit trying to offer something with this cup here, and they're just like, no. Spirit's like, well, okay, I'm gonna have to take you on a little side journey then, because this is for you. So this is the same cup here. It's like somebody having to go through a journey, an inner awakening, to get to the point where they actually have the courage to offer their heart, and for it to matter. It's like this person was just really defensive, maybe defensive with love in general, pretended like they didn't even have any emotions, maybe, because, like I said, they were just sort of going through the motions and doing whatever, being very kind of detached from their own heart. So Spirit had to take them on a bit of a journey, and so that they would actually care. And they care now. They care a lot. Now they care a lot. And they've matured a lot. And this could also show separation. Yeah. Separation from maybe someone who is a bit of a player. This is player energy here with the King of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. Somebody who pretends like they're interested, but they're not really. They just want to play games, or they just want to kind of get control over someone. And, maybe this is how this person used to do things. This is how they maybe used to move. This could also be what they're afraid of, or what they've been afraid of. Like, I'm in love with this person, but I feel like they're just going to play games with me. Yeah, Eight of Wands. This is messages of love, communication, messages coming in. This is also divine messages. This is Spirit leading somebody with signs, synchronicities. When this person, when this happens, when this offer comes through, when this communication happens, there's going to be a lot of it. It's like when this person does share their heart and their feelings here, it's going to be a huge flood of emotions. This person has a lot of things to say. They have a lot of love to give. Somebody here has a lot of love to give now. And maybe they always did. And maybe that's one of the reasons why they were so afraid, because they do have a lot of deep emotions, and they have a lot of emotion to give, but they didn't want to. It's like maybe they were afraid of their own love, afraid of their own emotions. So maybe they just like handled a situation like this. This is sort of like a player energy. No, I don't really have any feelings, but really they had all the feelings. Could be somebody who just like tried to turn something into a sexual, with the Page of Wands in reverse. They tried to turn something into just a purely sexual thing, but it wasn't that. It was never that. It was always more. It's definitely a player here. Page of Cups. So yeah, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Fool, Knight of Wands, With the Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Hanged Man. This is definitely a new relationship. If this is you, Spirit saying, do not run away from this person if they love you back. Because this person tends to run. There's a possible runner here. Spirit, will you tell me about these cards here in reverse? Is this future or past energy? With the Four of Cups, King and Page of Wands in reverse. And the Spirit's saying it's past energy. Yeah, it's past energy. This person's worked on this. This is what Spirit hung this person up for, to get them out of this energy. They've been working on this. They've been working on not running away. They've been working on not just sexualizing things because they're afraid of the emotions. Maybe this person has also been played a lot with the Ten of Swords here. This is somebody who could have been heartbroken many times by many people. Up or down? Up. Okay, then we have Death. This is a major transformation. Yeah, so that means this energy is dead. That's what Spirit's saying. This energy here with this player energy, it's dead. If this is somebody coming into your life that you used to know, they're not the same anymore. Their old self is dead. They're new. They're better. They've went through some things. Yeah, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So whatever, wow, Four of Wands, that's marriage. That is the Four of Wands with the Three of Cups, that's celebration. We have the Queen of Wands, that's sexy, vibrant, it's Sagittarius energy, it's beautiful, adventurous, happiness with the Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to be, it's destiny. So, and it's true. So whatever this new thing is that's coming together here, it is divinely guided. And it's the truth. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So that's somebody who has put a lot of work into themselves. That's self-love. Someone working on building themselves up in a myriad of ways, especially with this Hanged Man energy. This could possibly be marriage. This could lead to marriage if it's a relationship. Somebody may have marriage on the mind. Because it's like they miss someone so much and they don't want to lose them again. I'm hearing you make everything make sense for me. Okay, that's interesting. We got Peacock, which was also the card that I shared through my other social medias, Instagram, etc. Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. I think I have those other forms of social media, and I generally share daily animal cards, Starlight Tarot. So this is the card. This is the card for today, and I'm doing this reading on April 30th. So this is Vision. Sorry about the reflection there. These are glossy cards. Vision, wisdom, beauty, guardianship. The many eyes and the peacock's tail feathers are No, this wasn't. This wasn't the card for today. I'm sorry. It was Parrot. Parrot was the card for today, not Peacock. But maybe that has some kind of significance. Okay, so the many eyes in the peacock's tail feathers are associated with vision and wisdom. In Greek mythology, the bird was a symbol of the goddess Hera, who kept it in her temple as a many-eyed guard. So this is spirit. Muslims of Java believe the peacock guards to gate the. Wow, I really chopped up that sentence. Muslims of Java believe the peacock guards the gate to paradise. Sorry, I need some more caffeine. I'm getting tired and I need to eat. In Europe, peacock mythology has varied and depending on the culture may represent a bad omen or symbolize the soul. So this is like the Hanged Man. Okay, this is like spirit sort of moving in, taking over in this person's life, claiming its child. Wolf, so this is creation, healing, purification. Although portrayed as a marauding villain in many European cultures, so this energy is coming out in both of these cards. So this is also highlighting this person's past of being a bit of a player. Although portrayed as a marauding villain in many European cultures, wolves are deities in Native American cosmologies and are a popular totem. Like the raven, which also appears in this painting, the wolf is a hero and creator. In some legends, she is a trickster sibling of the coyote. The Kalute and the Maka of the Pacific Northwest ascribe healing power to the wolf and perform a wolf dance in the skin of the animal to cure the sick. In the early Roman cult of Lupa or Feronia, the great she-wolf, also known as the mother of wolves, was the divine midwife and matriarch of the ancestral spirits. She was honored in an annual festival of the she-wolf and was invoked in purification rituals. In the Roman legend of Romulus and Remus, a wolf nurses the two heroes and restores their strength. So again, it's like that hanged man energy, the fool energy. It's regaining strength, being able to move forward in a courageous manner. So that is a beautiful message, Libra. I hope you guys have a great month, and I'll see you guys soon.